Hello there everybody, it's TechnoJock back with another vanilla survival here on Minecraft 1.14, and we're actually on Snapshot 19W06A at the moment, which I think has fixed some of the issues that I was having over at the end, namely getting to the end cities through the little portals. However, in order to do that, we need to do a little bit of work, and I'll explain as we go. But I was over here in this big mesa biome. I even took over a beacon, and I've harvested up a load of terracotta that we're going to need for today, but I forgot to take some food with me, so I kind of need to get back. But I've already got a bunch of terracotta back over at the base, cooking up into the glazed terracotta. So we can come back through this little bit here, which I've built up in a kind of nice way, I hope. I think it looks kind of cool. So, yeah, so we're going to need a bunch of orange glazed, glazed terracotta. Orange will be one of the colours, just because it's easy for us to get, and I now can't sprint, so I'm going to have to walk back to the base and hopefully get to food before I starve to death. So we want terracotta because we're going to be playing with flying machines today. We're going to be making a ghast farm because we need ghast tears to be able to make end crystals so we can respawn the dragon and open up more of those portals that are hopefully going to be able to take us to an end city, and that then we can get the elytra that we want. That's the plan. So a lot of the things that we have been doing up to date are all kind of coming to fruition. So we've got the slime farm is going to give us the slime that we need to make the slime blocks for the flying machine. We've got the tree farm to make us wood for stuff. We've got the iron farm for making pistons and things like that we're going to need. We've got the wool farm for doing all of the dyed wool that we need for making for putting our redstone on. We've got the witch farm for the redstone. We've got a load of stuff. So that's the idea. So where's me food? Do I have food in here? I've got some bread that I can eat just now, and then I'll grab some steak from the cow farm, which is of course another one of our fantastic farms that is helping us out. Let's go and get that and dump this stuff into the super smelter, which is of course helping us out by making all of this stuff super quick. So if we go bung that in and that in, there we go. All going fantastically. I think everything is turned on down there, so it should start popping out very soon. And we'll see. Any minute. No, would be good. I'm not seeing anything. I was down there before picking up XP, but as you can see, my XP is a little bit lower than you would imagine because I have plummeted to my death on a couple of occasions recently. Nothing very exciting, but yeah. Aha, this appears to be off. Why is that? Because I'm an idiot. That's just normal terracotta. Oh, let me have to clear these out then. And there we go, I've got everything unblocked from my little transgression there. So what we actually need to do, the orange terracotta was fine because it's technically a dyed terracotta, even though it comes from the wild. So what we do is we can take some dye and some normal terracotta and make that into orange terracotta, like so. Now we can smelt that up into the glazed terracotta. And I was wanting... I'll worry about it in a second. I need to get some bone meal. Yeah. Let's grab some bone meal. Like that. And then we can just do it right now, actually. And we can get some yellow terracotta as well, whilst we're at it. Again, a simple little farm here for our yellow dye needs. And of course, our red dye needs there as well. Don't know why I'm so taken with the idea of the yellow and orange terracotta, but There we go. And then, so other than that, we're good. So all of this stuff is good to go, and in 10 seconds we should start getting more stuff through. So we can take, oh my word. Yeah, let's grab a bunch of this stuff. So yeah, like I said, I did do a bunch of this stuff earlier on, so we are golden. So I'm going to grab another few bits and bobs, and we're going to start something very large in the Nether. Well, we're over in the Nether, and that's our portal that we use to get back from the gold farm. And as you will see, I have been making a big staircase all the way up here. I figured a staircase was a much better idea than just a pillar with ladders, because this way we don't have to run across the floor and then climb the ladder. We're just running along and climbing. Oh my word, what a clever idea. So, as you can see, I've got a couple of things done. I've used some glass here to lay out some of what we're doing, and I've just figured out that I've actually put that in the wrong place. But never mind, we will sort that out in a second. It might not be completely in the wrong place. So, what we have here is, this is up at the roof of the Nether. You cannot go any higher than this. So this is going to be the roof of our farm, much like what we did with the gold farm. Then we have got 4 clear blocks lower than that. We have got what will be our spawning platform here with the yellow glazed terracotta. I have put these glass blocks on top of it for the time being, because that's going to stop anything from spawning on it, because we don't want anything spawning up here whilst we're working, because we saw how that worked out over there. Next up below that, a further 3 blocks down, to give us some room, is just going to be a sort of an access way down here. This is just so we can get down underneath here, because we are going to need to get underneath this to do some of the bits and bobs that we're going to be doing. And then, as you can see, way lower down, 24 blocks lower down than the spawning platform, is what is going to be eventually our AFK and harvesting platform. So that is what we've got going on over here. I've got some raw materials up there in that chest, and the idea is that I am going to build up the roof first, and then with that will allow me to put some dirt. I think what I'll do is I'll put 2 layers of dirt, or a layer of dirt 2 down rather, like this, and then if I do that, then I can still walk around underneath here, and the only things that I'm going to get spawning are pigmen, which isn't going to be a problem. But if we had endermen and ghasts up here, then they can start getting to be a little bit of a pain. But I have got a bunch of stuff up here, so I am going to go and start filling this in. Now, what I want to do is kind of have this set up here, so that when I come up here like this, this is going to be the level that we come out at, and then I also want to say this is where we're going to be coming in to where our harvesting bitty is, and our harvesting bitty here needs to come out so we can clear this comfortably. So I am going to say, is that comfortable? I would say 1 more would be comfortable. So if we say like that. Yeah, that's comfortable. Comfortable clearance. Yes. So that is going to be the edge of our farm there. And our AFK spot is going to be roughly halfway along this. So if we say like that, that's going to be the very edge of our farm. This is where we are going to have a couple of chests, and we're going to have hoppers here, and then I can say I can say, ooh, I need to figure this out a little bit, because the edge of the farm will be slightly further over. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. I need to have a look at my plan. Well, interesting things to note. If I fall off the AFK platform, wearing Featherfall 4 boots, I survive with 1 heart, which is nice to know. It's probably going to happen a fair bit. So, what I have done is I've referred to my notes and I have discovered that this platform needs to be 33 blocks long. So I have marked the middle of it, and it is the middle because obviously 33 is an odd number. And this is going to be the center point of the farm. So if I come over and go all the way up here, and I had to run back to base because I'd forgotten to take terracotta with me, we can go up to the AFK not the AFK, the spawning platform, and this is actually out too wide, but it's fine because that was part of our measuring. So the middle bit is over there. Let's start counting over from here then. Or let's just work our way over and we'll start counting once we get to it. So, once we're directly over it, I would say this is directly over it. So we need to go out from here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So that is perfect. This is going to be the edge of our spawning platform. No. There we go. Perfect. So we can actually take this lot down. That's fine. I'm good with taking that down. Prefer not to lose too much of it, but that's good. And then we can get rid of this stuff. Oh dear. Right, recovered from that. I had thought that I'd actually been shift clicking onto the, shift crouching onto the next block better than that, but apparently not. Right, so we have got our platform that is 20 wide, and it needs to be 20 wide. It can't be any wider than that. This is as wide as we can go, but we can go a fair bit in each direction. So I need to figure out how far I can go, and I want to make this spawn proof. No, that's not going to make it spawn proof, is it? That's going to make it rubbish. I need to use glass to do that if I'm going to do it, or I need to put on the lid above it. So I need to put on this above here, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's going to be where we have our roof. So that goes directly above there and there. So we can put this on, and then we'll put some dirt just underneath that. Shift to live. Right, there we go. That will be fine. There we go. Cool. Right, now we'll come down. And then we'll go, because we don't get spiders in the nether, so it doesn't matter if we've got a 1 wide gap there. And this will save us having any ghast related issues. Like so. Perfect. That's good. Nothing can spawn anywhere else. Good, good. So we need to figure out how far we are going to go up. And I'm going to need probably... I could have done with some other blocks. No, I've got dirt. I'll use dirt for the time being. I'll use dirt. I'll put it in with proper blocks in a little while. But we should have... Let's get rid of the glass just now. Although I will take some with me, so I can make things spawn proof. Maybe I should build it from glass. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? Actually, no, I know how to do this. I just need to do some calculations. Really, if I just sat back and thought about it, we're 25 blocks from here to the where we're going to actually capture the ghasts. So the spawning platform is 24 blocks above our AFK bit, but we will actually be capturing the ghasts on a block that's like that on the end. So it's 25 blocks. So if I just thought about it a little bit more, but I'm confusing myself. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build up. I'm going to have to deal with any spawns that happen, but this is kind of the structure that we're going to have at the bottom here. So we're going to have a couple of hoppers here and a chest in front that we're going to be able to get them, and then we're going to have a rail system bringing them down. So what I need to do is I just need to go up like this until we are at the level that we need, and then that is going to tell us where the edge of this is, and then it's also going to tell us how long this is going to be, because we can use this as a measurement. That's the idea. So if I just come up level with that, that'll be good. And there we go. We're at looking at block 250. No, we need to come up one more. There we go. Looking at block 251. So that means that this block is level with the bit that we're going to be capturing the ghasts at. So that's at 250. That one I'm looking at is at 250, and this one's at 251. So that is perfect. So that means that we can use this as our measurement, and I can start bringing things out to this point. Now, just need to think, because what we'll have is this is going to be the very edge, basically, of our platform, and we need to have a little bit going this way for our mechanism that's going to be picking things up. And I happen to know that if I come in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I think, to about there, our mechanism is going to have, the rails are going to be going along like that, and then they're going to come in one, and then they're going to go 1, 2, 3 up to that point, and then the collection point is going to be from this point on. So in fact, that's going to be glazed terracotta here, because our sweeper is going to come right up to this point. So we can go like that, and like that. But obviously it's only going to be level with that. So in fact, let's come in and go. So that one's over there. That one. That there. That's the very edge there. Don't care about losing dirt. Right. That means we are golden now. So basically we just come over from that point there. Let's get rid of that. Bye-bye. And now we can use this. Now I've just got to watch, because obviously things are going to start spawning here if I'm not very, very careful. And I definitely don't want there to be ghasts spawning quite yet. This is going to give us exactly what we need. And I can use this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Because of course I was working from the level that we're going to be capturing the ghasts at. I'm sure some of you realised that and were shouting at the screen. Do comment, I told you so. Right. So that's good. That's the level it's going to be there. Right. Yeah. Pick all this back up. That's all fine. Sorted. Excellent. That's fine. Good. Right. Come in here. Do this. And then I just start filling this in a square. So this is coming up to here. Now, actually, I need to leave out 3 of these. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that at that. And like that. Oh, I didn't get that one. Never mind. So we're going to have a gap at the end. So when the sweeper comes along, it's going to push stuff over into this gap here. So we're actually going to go like this. So this is going to be the edge of our platform. Very edge of the bounding of the box of the platform, like that. Let's get rid of that. And we can use some glass here as well to go over like so. And that's actually going to come down like so. That is how we're going to work that. Looking good. Looking very good, actually. I'm very pleased with how this is looking. Right, and then we need to go over here. That's going to go over 20. Then we're going to fill in this, and then we're going to do the exact same calculation on this side here. So I can just go out the same number of blocks. That'll be perfect. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so it's a 20 long. Interesting. Right, okay. From that, so it's, yeah. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Look at that, I remembered. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. I'm amazed something hasn't started spawning up here yet. There are spawnable blocks. I would have thought that we would have had something by now. Not that I'm complaining at this juncture. Right. So, yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to fill in this. Status update. Right, we've got a fair bit of the floor in, but I've kind of distracted myself. So, what we've got here is a very precarious way to wander about down here, but we'll start from up here. And, that was very close. So, back up here, we've got half of the floor in minus this bit, so we can get underneath here for the time being. This will be going away, and that will these stairs will only go up to this access level. For any access after that, we'll have a different way up. So we've got this going round here like this. We've nearly got the edge in. We can actually put that edge in around here. So this is the very, very edge of this, and this is exactly where the flying machine will come up to. Then we are going to very carefully take out this, because this is going to get in the way of our flying machine testing, because dirt blocks will stick to sticky pistons, slime blocks, or slime blocks will stick to dirt, whichever way round you care to think of it. So we'll put them in one lower, and that way we're not going to have an issue with that. And that's why I wanted to make that access way below. Right now, we will need it again in the future and going forward as well, because it's going to give us access to be able to refill our minecart collection system as well. There we go. Right. I think we are good now. Cool. So that's that side done, and then we'll fill in this bit, and then we need to do the same thing over on the other side, but I have only put in the dirt at that level, so I need to make another access way below that, but things are looking good. Coming down here, onto this bit here, and what we will have is, we are going to have a way round here onto the back, and this will be where we can put in our replacement minecarts. But we also need to box in this, because if we're going to have things falling down here, then we need this area sort of boxed in, so we're not going to have zombie pigmen wandering around down here that have fallen off here. A, they're going to get in the way, and B, they are going to spoil our spawn rates. Because they will be adding to the mob cap. Like so. And there we go. That's that done. That's fine. We'll need to expand this out a little bit. Well, maybe not much more than that. And we can... We'll just have this out a little bit. We probably won't need to come over here, but you know, for the sake of a little bit of glass, we will just have it all nicely done. So, and I want it to be too wide, just so we're not too precarious. And then we can come along like this. More glass, please. And everything is looking good. So things pushed through that little hole there are now not going to catch on this ledge down here, and we're not going to have any mobs down in this bit causing us any problems at all. That's all good. Now, let's go over to the same thing on the other side. Right, well that's all of the spawning platform done, as you can see. The roof is all in with our anti-ghast spawning stuff just now. And yeah, I think we're ready to actually put the sweeper stuff in. So I need to find kind of the middle of this. So let's go, in fact I'll do it this way. If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, that's one going in there, and then we have piston moving that way, piston going that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 and 10. Perfect. There was a brief moment there where I was a little bit worried that I might have messed it up, but it's fine. So we need this one here. Would you? Out my face. And this one next to it. And we put in obsidian blocks. That way these won't, not that they can really push through there, but it just a little bit of extra protection. Should everything go horribly, horribly wrong. There we go. Cool. And poop, poop, there and there. Right. Let's put in... this is going to be a bit fiddly actually. I wonder... Might have really done with putting this over. Let's put that over here. Let's because we're not going to be able to reach where we need to reach. Where's the... And there we go. Right. So, what I need to do is go... come on. Out my face. Really? Come on. Like that. And then we go like so. That one goes there. Perfect. Right. And then that goes there. Like that. Nice one. This goes facing this way. And we have like so. Like so. Nice one. Perfect. That should be good. And then, in just a moment, this is gonna start moving. There it goes. There it goes. And it'll stop when it gets to the other end. And yes, they can step over it, but it will eventually sweep them over to the edge. And it's going to kill some of them with suffocation damage, but that's fine. Don't really mind. I love that, thank you. Yeah, we'll grab a bit of extra gold, why not? So, that's working nicely. Now, we shall go through here and drop off that stuff. We don't need that anymore. What we will need is that, and we're going to need... should have taken some other stuff with me. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at the moment. So, out the back, we are going to have... Actually, no, I do kind of need that. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds once I've got myself lots of redstone blocks. Swift return to base, and we can start putting stuff in. So, we are going to have our tracks at this level. So, we want to... start coming up this point. There we go. And we'll just put them in like so. Not like that. Like that. That's all good. And then we are going to have our circuitry here for the return bit for that. And we can go like so. Nice, that'll work. Let's come back over here. And we can take this out for the moment. Gonna need that. And then if we come over, we'll be able to get some stuff from here. Oh, I did have trapdoors, but that's fine. We can always have more of them. And I want some of that as well. Yep, that should be good. So we're going to come over here and we're going to say that we want this. Like that. Like that. Perfect. Gives us a little bit more to walk around on as well, which is nice. And I didn't get that observer. I need some observers. And I think I need a couple of dots. Right. So, let's go take an observer, and it's going to be pointing in like that. Then we're going to have yellow block yellow block there, and then we're gonna have one of you going into that. Yes, we'll put it on quite a long delay, and we're gonna say that can go there. Right, that'll go off to that side. That's good. We're gonna go come on, couple of bits together. That there, that off, that like that, with a doot there. That's that done. That is that complete. And we can go and take some of this out just now. In fact, we just need to take out these ones. And now we go that and these. So we are going to go like that. Oh, no, not there. No. Look, stop it. That, there, cool. That'll work. Right, cool. Now we can just continue along like this. And then that, and then that in that direction. So it'll zigzag all the way along on this bit. And we go out this way, and then we go out this way. One more. Yep. And then we will come along the back here, like this. Do. Like that, and then we can go we can have one in the corner there like that. No, and we'll just come along with this one here, but we're not going to have this one powered quite yet. We'll need a lever for that, which I think I forgot to go and get. Amazing. You wouldn't think I would forget something like that, and I've got to go all the way back to the base again. But that is good. That's what we want for that. Perfect. I'm happy with that. And then what we are going to have happen is we will have another line coming off of this that is going to go down in this direction. And it is going to join up with the end of that. So when we get a ghast spawning here, we are going to have it be rerouted down here, and it will eventually go down to our collection area down there. That is the idea. And so I need then to go and get these like that, and this will make this bit unspawnable, which is good. And in fact, there is a spawnable block here. So I need to put a glass block on top of this. The rest of it's good. Right, let's do the same thing over on this side. And we're going to go doot. And we will take out perfect. And now we will definitely have coming out in this direction, like that, and then we will come over, like that. So we've got a corner there, that, and then we go do. Aha, yes. So this one is a little bit funky in that it comes over an extra 1. But that is fine. Let's grab one more of you, and then that's you done. And then we can use these, and go that there, and then we come out like so. Perfect. Come along with this. Yeah. Perfect. And done. And then we're going to come and do the same thing here. Come out, and it will meet up with that. Is that it? I feel like that's it. Like that. Cool. Nice one. That is good. Like that a lot. Now, we need a couple of dispensers. And this dispenser is going to go here, facing up. Do the same thing on that side there. Just have a little bit so we can wander between. That goes there, facing up. Then we have, we are going to need that. We have block there, block there, block there, block there, and we go. So these are going to be where we put our minecarts in. So when minecart goes along here, picks up a ghast, goes down to our delivery bit, then these are also triggered. So another minecart is dispensed onto this track, rolls down here, and then goes along its merry way. So this is a little one-way system where they're dispensed onto this and then they go out. And we're just keeping those tracks there. You don't need them, you can take those off, but then we would need to put something else up on there to make that non-spawnable, which of course we don't need to do at the moment if we do that. Right, close that off, come back over here, and we'll make the other bit at the other end with the return thing. I won't bore you with the intricacies of the tracks and stuff, but we will make the return thing again, because that, I think, bears going over once more. But I will need that down there. So we are going to come over to the end. We're going to go here. And it needs to be at the back of the closest one. So it's at this one here. So we're going to put our observer facing into that observer. We're going to put our block that's going to have repeater coming out of it. Doesn't need to be set in 4 ticks, but a little bit of an extra delay is not going to kill it. Like that, and like that, and then like that. We'll put a doot of redstone there. We put a non-spawnable block on top. Like that. And then we put that there. And that will go all the way along to the end, pushing these guys. Doot. Pushing these guys all the way along to the end. And it's sent back as well. So that is very, very cool. And this is just going to continue going back and forth like this now until such times as we disable it. I don't actually have a lever on me, do I? It's not going to kill it to have that going all the time. But what I could do is just take the little doot of redstone off of that one block for the time being. So to disable this, I can put a switch or a lever or something on this block. I'll just take that off there for the time being. There we go. That's it working perfectly. But yeah, if we can put a lever on the bottom of that block and we can get to it from our little platform underneath there, that will disable things, no bother at all. That's good. Liking that. So that's that side mostly done. One of the things I do need to do is set up this bit for switching this. So we'll put that there. I think I should have, I hope I have the stuff in here. But I don't. Right, let me get the other side done as well. And I'm going to build up from there to these points and measure everything out. And then I think I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, that seems like a very sensible plan at this point. Right, we're doing quite well now. I have got these arms in of this bit. And we're going to put in the ones for the other side just now. Got a couple of chests and I've got the hoppers in place, so we can go, that goes there, and then we come out and just start our way up like this, and that's all we do. Let's do that, and then we can go like that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And we can come up and then we just place in all the tracks, and we don't need power tracks because they're going downhill. Although we will have power tracks at the very bottom, because obviously unpowered tracks make carts stop very quickly, much more so than just an unpowered, you know, a normal unpowered rail. But oh no. Let's see if we can avoid that happening again. It's happened altogether too many times so far in this build, but never mind. I'm sure it is going to happen probably more before we're done. But let's get this done. We've come up too far. Oh, hello, Mr. Pigman. Yeah, we've come up too far because we need to come over here like that. Perfect. Alright, bye-bye. And then we are going to come down like so. I don't have any powered ones on me, do I? I will fill this up with unpowered ones just to stop spawns just now. And we just come down like so. And we will just give this guy a little help off the edge, I think. Hello. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah. Have you seen the view? Have you seen the view? Yeah, bye. Right, and then we can do the same, coming up here. Well, hopefully not quite exactly the same. We will avoid the plummet to our death, if at all possible. And we're getting perilously close to being able to do some stuff here. So, once these are done, we will have... we'll need to enclose this so that we're not ghast fodder when they're being put down this way. But that was close, nearly did it again. Yeah, we're nearly at the point where we can start opening things up and actually getting ghast spawning. I think that will be very, very good when it happens, and it's going to happen soon. So let's get these bits in just now. And then, I'm not going to cut out at the moment because we're very close. I don't think we really need to cut out quite at this point. Like that, and then, hup, hup. And that's kind of us. I do want to take that back out because just to make it look all the same. Right, and then we're going to come over here like so. I'll go and I'll get powered rails to put in the rest of the bits there to make everything all okay, and we need some more wiring stuff as well to just get that sorted out. Cool beans. Very happy with that. Can we dump off some stuff? I think if we keep that on us, I don't think we need any more of those. We'll need that, we'll need that. Yeah. Let's see. And we can start taking this down once we've emptied this of all of its bits. What else do I need from here? I'll take some glass just in case. I'll take some yellow wool and some of that. Definitely need that. Oh, hello. Yeah, that should probably do us. Probably. No. Thank you. So, we want to get over there, and then we'll use our new way of getting up, which I shall show you. Yeah, you haven't seen this, so we've got a little way of climbing up here. Oh yeah. How'd you like that? Right, so what I need to do is... Right, that tells me something. I need this to be here. Yeah, I need one over. Oh, I just got rid of it all. Okay, back and get that. I do need some proper solid building blocks. There we go, and we'll just take a whole stack of them. So what's going on here is the redstone is reversed on this side, and it needed a block update to sort this out, but without a redstone signal it's going off in that direction, which is not what we want. We want it to be inverted. There we go, and that. So by putting redstone torch there, and then a block on top, like that. There we go. Right. So now, and we'll take that and go there. Right. Spawn proof, everything else spawn proof. Good. Golden. Excellent. Perfect. Want some switches. So we're going to put one there. That's that one. I forgot to get some powered rails. Not to worry too much. Right, that is good. We are going to have block here with actually I think I want it there. Yeah, because if I do that, and then I need to have under here blocks coming along. I don't need that one directly under it, but it'll probably just fall off anyway if I attempt to do anything clever. So if we come over here like that, and then with this we go along like this, so that when a big fat ghast comes along here in the minecart, as he comes up here, he's going to sit on this even before the minecarts come up to this bit. It's going to trigger that, which is going to flip this round and send him off in that direction. That being sat on is also going to trigger this line of redstone, which is going to go into this dispenser and release another minecart to go around here. Sound good? Sounds good. And then we need to do the same thing on the other side, and I need to do the same thing over on the far end. Now, the complicated thing is that what will happen here, I really should have used a different block to that, but never mind. Here, no, that's fine. That's fine. And we're going to have that there powering that. We're also going to have that there powering that. Perfect. Now, because this is on the other side from there, we want this to be going in that direction. And now, remember that one, when it was unpowered but had had a block update, it was pointing in that direction. That's why we needed to put in the inverter. We won't have that problem on this side, because if its default is pointing in that direction, that's the way we want it to go. Yeah, and there we go. That shows that it works fine. Perfect. It's exactly what we want to have happen. So that's perfect. I just need to put in the redstone line that goes over onto that there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this in with glass, just so we don't fall to our death doing something ridiculously stupid. All good. Right. So that's good. We just need that. We just need to not throw that off the edge, please, because I still need 2 of those. So we need one there, and then come along here like this. Like that. Put the redstone on it, and we are good. And perfect. One thing I would probably like to do, now that I'm thinking about it, because what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to come out here to reload these. So we're going to need a way of getting out to these. So it would be a good idea if we had a little platform to stand on, wouldn't it? Because we don't want to have to go up there. So we have this, and that's going to be good. We can get into that. That's fine. And I would quite like... I'd have liked to make buttons. I'd have liked to make buttons, and that way I could just load them up and then press a button and it would dispense in case it's completely empty, because if it's completely empty it's not going to reset properly. But we'll worry about that in just a second. But that's that side done, other than the minecarts. Let's go on over to the other side, which I can do. I don't have a method of getting up there sorted out quite yet, but we will do that at that side. Adding in the buttons, so you can hear the dispensers click with those, so we can reset the system if it runs completely dry. This side here I think is a tiny little bit more complicated, because our inverter on this side is on the wrong side. That side is okay because the redstone torch was in a different, on the other side of our setup. But it's not the end of the world, because we can just put another inverter in and we're good there. And then this side is just straight redstone. Like that. Perfect. Think we are good. We just need some minecarts in there, and we need to clear out that. Everything else I think is in place. I think we are golden. So we've got our nice new way of getting up and down there. That's good. This is all good. Can we get this down from here? Let's see how much we can get down from here. We do need to enclose this bit, and we need to have an on-off, because if we go out of the the dimension when this is running, when we come back in, the flying machine, if it was halfway through running, will probably be broken. So what we need to really do is have an on-off switch kind of in the middle here. So if we have an on-off switch here, actually the on-off switch would be better to have over there, and then just run up and then over. Yeah, I will choose a side to have the on-off switch at, and I think it's going to be here. Yeah, if I say this is our on-off, like that, with the lever, like that, cool beans. Right, and that's good. I'm gonna say, meant to bring some more stuff over with me. Right, let's get this bit enclosed. I'll get the stuff for the on-off switch, and I'll make some other stuff. Right, I'm playing around with ideas of how to make sure this thing turns on and off. Right, so that's it set up how it would be. I've just put in these extra blocks here because I think what I will do is this return mechanism is dependent on the signal here flashing through and changing this block state here and flapping that. So if this block state here is held on, so that is that's powered, it doesn't matter what comes through here. If it powers this block, it's not going to get any more powered. If it's fully powered, it's not going to change, and therefore it's not going to flap this. So if we have something set up here so that we have a block of redstone come up and power this line like this. Block on me now. Does it go here? Yeah, it needs to be pushed up one more. If it's pushed up one more, it's going to power that line and it's going to lock this. It will also set it going if it's stuck here. So as it is, it's sat here at the moment, just sitting, waiting, ready to go. But if we come under here, and we've got some slime blocks, and we go one, so that's going to be one block is the redstone, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. We're going to have to get rid of this layer, or this row, that's fine. So then that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And we go down, and I've already got some here. So what there is, there's a lever there that pushes that line of sticky slime blocks with a redstone block on the end, which will push up to that sticky piston with slime blocks. So I need to come out to, let's see, this one is minus 18, so it's minus 19, minus 20. So I need to come out to minus 20 on that one. And I've already enclosed this down here. So this is nicely enclosed. We've got some spawns down here just because the blocks I'm using, but this is all done here. So now ghasts can't see us, but we've got a little gap here that we can go underneath here, and they still can't see us through that because their eye level's up at that level. So we can be under here and whack their ankles, and all our goodies go in here, and the exact same at this end. So that's all good there. I don't have nearly enough slime blocks to be able to do all this, I don't think, but I can kind of make a contingency plan. So we need to come out to minus 20, wasn't it? So we're at minus 22, minus 20. Yes, there. So that will be ideal. So if we come out to this point here, I put a block there and redstone block goes there. So when it's pushed here, it will activate a piston here at the minus 20 on the minus 20 block. Yep, that'll work. So let's get rid of you. Thank you. Let's get you. How many is this? This guy, come on. Out of the way. Out of the way. Just get out of the way. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that'll be number 11. Cool, that's perfect. When that's pushed, it's going to go to there. This is minus 21. No, we want it to go here. Yeah, so I've actually gone one too far. Like that. So I need to get my other sticky piston facing in this direction. Take out that block. Perfect. Think. Yeah, none of this is powered at the moment. Cool. Then get rid of this lot. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So that'll be the 12 blocks that's maximum it can go. So then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we've got the gap where it's going to go. Then we'll have piston. Then where are we? We're bang below it there. Right, so we're not going to do quite that. We are going to have our piston here. Then we'll have a redstone doot block there, I think. What we'll do is redstone doot. So when it goes there, it'll power that, and then we go up. And I don't know, it's going to be 20 something blocks, so don't know if I'm going to have quite enough to do it, but we'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need air gap block, piston, get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Right, let's go and see if this actually does turn things on. Don't think it's going to break anything at this point to turn it on. Let's go see. Well, that sounds like it's working. Looks like it's working. It's stuck. Why is it stuck? What did it stuckinate on? What stuck to... Ah, an Enderman has placed a block there. Thank you, Enderman. Thank you for knackering my system. I'm just going to put those ones there and I'll pick it up on the way back. Cool beans. Nice one. So now that that's powered, although it's set it going this time, this should actually stop. Yep. So to make it go, It's more a kind of a cut-off than anything. So that's it, emergency cut-off. And that's it not, but that will again set it going. Pretty sure. Now it's stuck again. Why is it stuck again? Oh. Oh, no. Ugh. How am I going to get out of here? Oh no. This is exciting. I have my first ghast in here. Once I managed to get my stuff back, which took quite a while. Oh, I've got 2 ghasts now. Excellent. That's even better. Right, and I cleared out all this, so it is ready to run, other than we don't have the minecarts. But I do have stuff for minecarts. I have cleared things out. We are pretty good to go. And, handily, we can tell when we actually have ghasts in here. Visually as well as audibly. Because, well, they make a horrible, horrible noise. Things are stopped off at the moment. I've got the blocks of iron that I need. Let's get this, and let's just make lots and lots of... That'll do. That'll probably do us for the moment. Right, let's go and fill in a few of these. So I want to, no, I need to do it from underneath, don't I? So let's put in, let's just fill up one entire thing, and there we go. And I can hear it going above the din of the actual ghasts. So those ones are going, cool, and they are full up. And then if we come down here and make some more, that'll probably be enough, won't it? Oh, plenty enough. Cool. Right, let's get the other ones done. So these guys are still going around here, and then we'll go down there and we'll turn things on, and hopefully we will get some ghasts. Very hopeful here. And there we go. Right, everything is going and primed and should be working. Let's now go and turn on the actual trap system. Let's get rid of these in here, and let's see when we can see it. Yeah, he's been pushed. Yeah, they're both being pushed. You can see them being pushed along. And then hopefully they should be picked up in a second. Yep. Perfect. Makes a horrible noise, and it does suffocate them a little bit. Ah, I see what's wrong. Did you see what's wrong? They're scooting about a little bit too much. But that can be fixed easily here. Like that. Do this one as well. Oh, that one died because of the damage. This one won't. Yeah, it gets stopped immediately. And then a second swipe gets rid of that. And we've got gas tiers. And we've got our minecart back. This one, unfortunately, died before giving us the goodies, but we still get our minecart back. Oh, and we did get one gas tier from the suffocating. Cool. So that is, I would say, pretty successful. Let's see if we can get some more spawning anytime soon. Be nice if we got some more just before everything stopped. the system should still be running. We've got 3 ghast tiers from first 2 ghasts. And yes, they do take some damage on the way down, but if they just stop immediately, like they didn't do, then they should be fine. It's only when they go back and forth up that they start taking extra damage. Let's go. He'll despawn eventually. Right, so it is still running. Cool. So it's just a matter of waiting. And we just sort of stand in the middle. So we could set up some sort of system where we collect the rotten flesh and the gold nuggets from those guys, but I don't really feel the need to be perfectly honest. So let's just see when we get more ghasts through and see if this runs perfectly the next time with those in place. Right, we've got our next candidate. Handily has spawned right next to the collection area. So just waiting this going by. It's gone, it's maybe been, what, 3 minutes, something like that. It's been quite a long time actually between spawns, but we'll see how we get on. And there we go. Don't quite know why he wasn't picked up that last time, but he's been pushed over in this direction. Come on. Come on. No, not getting caught this time. Because there's no pickup area in the middle, sometimes if they're right smack in the middle of this thing, they don't get picked up. But there's not a huge amount we can do about that. They will wander about up there, so... Come on. No. No. Come on. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Come on, this time, I'm hopeful. There we go. Here he comes. And stops immediately. Perfect. And the thing is, they'll just stack up here. And a further 3. So there we go. We've, in the space of less than 5 minutes, we've got sufficient tiers to be able to spawn the Ender Dragon 1.5 more times. And we've got some gunpowder as well, which is always good. I think I'll show you them stacking up as well. I think that'd be good if we had a stack of a few of them. And here comes another likely looking candidate. So as you can see, they just stack up the side there. They don't interfere with anything really, and because there's only 9, well, possibly 10 going to come down on each side, because we'd have 9 in the dispenser and 1 running if it got it fully charged up, then yeah, they're never going to be able to like back up right back into the system. So everything is hunky and dory. Oh. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? These poking off the side there. That means things can fly out the back as well. I'm going to stick some stuff out there, but oh, look at that. Look at that. Enough for 3 dragons, plus some left over. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's what I call a ghast spawner. And it's done. It's done. Bye-bye. You guys raining down in the background. I could go and pick up their spoils and stuff and have it put over here. But frankly, I've got a gold farm for that. I'm not that bothered. I'm just wanting this for the ghasts. And it's been a big build. It's been a big build. It's been quite a few plummeting to my deaths. It's been a little bit of being punched by zombie pigmen. But it's been very successful. I hope you've liked it. If you've got any suggestions for this build, how I might have done it better, or done it differently, then please do leave a comment down below. Of course, if you've got any suggestions for other farms, we've got loads to do. Still want to go and get this Elytra soon. But we've got things like Guardian farms to do. I might tackle Iron Titan at some point if we're running out of iron. We're okay for iron at the moment. and loads of other stuff. So yeah, just give us a shout down in the comment section below, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Like the video if you haven't as well, and you did like it. Feel free to leave a dislike if you disliked it as well. Yeah, it's all interaction. Anywho's, I'll see you the next time. Bye bye, and have a funs.